Welcome in to Wildcat Sports Talk. Let's join Adam Webb and Tim Brandstetter now.
Yeah, we're on the air. We got you. I promise. As the Cats go down and beat the dirty VOLS in Knoxville. My name's Adam.
My name's Tim.
And we are Wildcat Sports Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in to this postgame show that I'm telling you what, folks, we needed this one. I absolutely think that this game was the game that said, you know what? We're going to have an SEC tournament now because Kentucky might just get in.
Yeah, we have to have. You know, we said in the pregame show, Adam, Kentucky was going to put the SEC on alert today.
Yeah.
And they did that.
And we also said a couple things. Quincy said they'd score 41 in the first half.
Nice.
They were right there.
Nice call.
I said Davion Mintz would be the guy.
Really nice call.
I mean, a lot of things happened. Jackson put on a show on defense.
He's a man.
And we absolutely just, we did some good stuff. Did some great stuff. Yeah. You know what? Knoxville's ours. Just go ahead and give it to Kentucky because we might as well hold on to it.
Yeah, we own it.
So thank you guys for tuning in to Big Blue Nation's best kept secret. We are Wildcat Sports Talk. Want to remind you, Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Donovan Storm has your home, auto, life, motorcycle, workers' comp, and health insurance all covered. Located in Corbin in the Union Plaza Shopping Center beside L&N Federal Credit Union. Cattsville, Knoxville, K-Town. That's what we got. We own it. It's ours. Beat them in football down there. Beat them in basketball down there. And people can say, yeah, you know what? They've won 4 of the last 6 times. I don't care. Because all time we own their ass.
Oh, yeah. We own it all time and we own it today.
Yeah.
Which is what matters.
That's all that matters.
Isaiah Jackson is a full-grown man.
A full-grown man is exactly right. So, way to go, Cats. Sheila says, good old Rocky Top. Yeah. Well, Rocky Flop, rather.
Good old Rocky Flop today.
That's right. And I'll be honest with you, man.
They were never in the games, I love.
That was the great part about it. But the other thing is, what you needed to do to win the ball game, you did. You shut down that Springer guy.
Yep.
You shut them down from 3. Cal said, if we can hold them to less than 10 threes, we're going to win the ball game. Well, they did that.
Yep.
They did that. That's what you've got to do to win the ball game. That's how you got to go out there and get some wins. So,
and even though it got a little shaky at the end, like we thought it would when Tennessee applied the full court pressure, and we did make a few mistakes, they didn't let it get the best of them, Adam. They didn't crumble. They made a few mistakes, but they were able to keep their composure just enough to hold on, man. I mean, that was a 20-point win. We give them 5 points on the last 2 possessions. We wasn't even guarding them.
That's right. You can call the show. 859-428-8419 is the number to get in on the postgame show here on Wildcat Sports Talk. We do appreciate you for tuning in. Davion Mintz has the best shooting form I've seen in a long time. You're exactly right.
It looks like money every time it leaves his hand.
The thing about it is it hadn't always been that way.
No.
There were some struggles that he had early on.
And his form looked good. It was just his confidence early on.
Right. And then, you got guys like B.J. Boston, although I still wish he could finish at the rim. Yeah. I really do. That said, I thought, listen, do you remember there early on when coming out of an out-of-bounds play, when they lobbed it to Jacob? Boom. I mean, right down.
Dude, he went to the top floor. He jumped on the elevator and went to the top floor, baby. And did you see how high he was? On that replay, they finally showed a replay at the end of the game.
Which is amazing.
At the end of the game, finally. And, dude, he was looking down on the rim.
And, by the way, shout out to all the people that say Cal doesn't draw up out-of-bounds plays.
Oh, my goodness.
Because that's an out-of-bounds play.
Yeah, and it was executed perfectly, man. I mean, what a way to win a ball game. What a way to tell the SEC, hey, we're here.
We're here. That's right.
We put ourselves behind the 8 ball. It's going to be hard for us to get in the tournament, but, hey, you don't want to play Kentucky right now.
You're exactly right. I think we got Quincy on the line. Quincy, what's up, man?
Oh, man, I'm just so happy. You have no idea, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's big stuff. It's big stuff.
Hey,
this is what I've missed. Big games and just the happiness that comes along with it. This is what I've missed, man. This is what Kentucky basketball is all about.
I like to say,
hold on. Look at Ramon here.
Oh, Ramon's sipping something here. What's he sipping?
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Dude, look how little the cup looks in his hand.
I know.
Look at it. He's just like, I'm just sipping my tea here, watching a little basketball.
Is that the Kentucky Kool-Aid right there?
Hey, man, that's Mike's secret stuff, man.
Okay, all right.
I love it. I love it. That is a nice mug.
Can I say that since Ramon has been not previewed, but been a part of the pregame show, we're 3 for 3.
Well, I mean, there's that, but the biggest thing is the post game.
Yeah.
He's been on every post game we've won, and he's going to continue to do that because he, like I said, he's got a responsibility.
He's got to do his part. Just like when he was wearing the blue, he had to do his part.
I mean, that's it.
I had a responsibility.
Oh,
to
man.
keep money into it.
Do you think that if we have an SEC tournament, we're going to win it? Be honest, guys. Do you think we got a chance now?
If we play like we played today, yes, we're winning the tournament.
My thing is that as long as we don't get Alabama in the first round, I'm cool with that.
And you know what? I'll take Bama a third time because it's hard to beat a team 3 times.
I'll tell you what, if the tournament started right now today, I'd take Alabama.
I did the math. In order to get the double bye, we've got to win out.
Well, okay, let's win out.
That ain't no big deal.
Let's win out.
Let's just do it.
I mean, Ramon knows all about winning out, don't you?
Yeah, I know about winning out, man. It's definitely doable. You got to take it one game at a time. And I just love to see the passion and the team fighting as a whole and the cohesiveness that they have on the floor right now. You can see that they have purpose in what they do on both ends of the floor, man. I love to see it.
That's right. That's right. Once a vol, always a vol. That's what I got to say. Well,
and once you fall, you
once you fall, you already fail.
Yeah, go, Ramon. But I will say this, guys that are watching right now, hit that share button for us. Help us out. You guys are awesome. You guys are always on here watching. But let's hit that share button and let everybody in Big Blue Nation see us celebrate this win today.
Hey, Clint.
I just want to tell Adam. He's been telling me all morning. Oh, I guess it's a win for me. Those of you who watch the pregame show, I said Kentucky. I said this. Not only did I say they would score 41 in the first half. Hold on. I said the score. I said the score would be 41-30. Adam, what was the score at halftime?
Hey, I want to tell you something here real quick, though, Quincy. All right? I gave you credit, brother. If you'd have listened to the show and tuned in, but clearly he didn't.
You did. He didn't give you credit.
He didn't tune in to the show. That's his fault.
He was trying to call or something.
I know. Man. Too busy calling to get on the show. You don't want to listen to it.
Well, I'd rather talk to you than listen to you. So.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good.
Well, Ramon, it's good to hear from you, Tim.
Hey, it's good to hear from you, Quincy.
You too, buddy. Hey, Quincy, like I love to say, and I've been able to say it a few times in a row now, it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Great day to be a Wildcat.
Well, it's also a great day to talk to Adam when he's wrong about a few things. Today he's right.
Yeah.
He's right.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, what was the final score? Okay. Thanks, Quincy. What was the final?
A lot.
There's a lot. So little.
Yeah.
70-55. I said 75-63, by the way. But go Cat.
70-55, 15-point win. I know I called an 8-point win. Ramon called a 10-point win.
I called a 10-point win.
Yeah. Played good. Let's see. I framed my Ramon Harris autograph, and we haven't lost since. Well,
there you go.
That might be it. Yeah, you gotta keep calling. The key to calling into this show, guys, is that you got to keep calling. If you're trying to get into the show, we don't have the ability to have 17 tile.
I was going to say all these little guys that we're paying tons of money to answer the calls. They're lacking today.
Yeah, our producer, man.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He's taking a nap or something.
I guess.
How about Keon Brooks, 14 rebounds?
Wow.
Yeah, so he quietly did something.
I'm glad you brought
rebounds.
I didn't realize he had 14, but as a team, Kentucky's defensive rebounding was, man.
They had 32 defensive rebounds.
Yeah. Dude, that's unbelievable. And Tennessee probably didn't have, 40 shots or something. It was just crazy. Like, they didn't get any second chances.
They won the rebounding game 43-31 overall. And they won the defensive rebounding 32-24, and they won the offensive rebound 11-7.
Wow,
that's how you get it done.
That's cleaning up the boards, man. That is getting it done.
That's how you get it done.
That's how you get it done. That's how you win college basketball games.
And Ramon Toppin looks smooth as silk, man.
He has developed very well. His little free throw fadeaway off of the down screen. When he shoots that, I expect him to make that every time the way that he shoots it. And
he shoots from the peak of his jump, man. I mean, he's looking down on the rim when he's shooting that ball. It's nice.
Yeah, you can see. I don't know if he's comfortable in his role now, but you can see him getting very comfortable, and I like him coming off the bench for us.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and get John on the line because he is calling in frantically right now, John. I see you, and for whatever reason,
it's about time.
Well, your phone, man. I'm telling you, whatever it is over there in Barberville.
John, what up, baby?
Oh, how you boys doing?
You sound happy, John.
I am happy we won.
Right.
I mean, you're always going to be happy after a win.
That's right, man. That's right. I just hear it, though. I hear it in your voice. I even hear it in your laugh, like you're just on cloud nine.
I mean, you know, I wasn't pleased going down the stretch in the second half with our offense, but that had a lot to do with our defense stopping Tennessee too, though.
Hey, Tennessee's a good team.
They are, and I just felt like we didn't put. I mean, we put a one half together. It just feels like we haven't put a full game together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we just put together 40 minutes for we won.
Well, so. we were up 20 with a minute to go, and we gave them 2 shots. So, I mean, if that wasn't a full game, it was 8 or 9/10 of a game.
Right.
Yeah, it's just I like it where they would just keep the pedal on like they did first half, but we haven't seen that out of this team yet.
That's true, but
except maybe since the Florida game. The Florida game they did that, but we haven't seen that really all year.
Well, John, what I liked was when Tennessee made their surge, trying to make their surge late, and it went from 21 or something down to about 14. We were able to pull it back up to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. And another thing too, I was reading a stat. Jaden Springer was averaging 22 points per game before this, and he had, 2 points? Or was it 4 points?
Yeah, he didn't have any for a long time.
He had 4 points.
I mean, to think that you average 22 points a game and then come in and not have over double-digit points, like, that shows you how good Kentucky's defense is.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
They put a little Ramon Harris on them, boys.
That's right.
The last assassin defense.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well, boys, y'all take care of yourself. Go Cats, man.
All right,
Big John.
Take care. 859-428-8419. If you want to get in on the show, just give us a call. Well, we'd love to hear from you. Let's see, over on Twitter, Periscope. If we play defense like that, we can beat anyone. That's right.
That's exactly
right. You know, we got people watching from all over the place today, so that's good.
Man.
I'm telling you what, guys, I am not going to give Tennessee a hard time. I still believe Tennessee's a really good team. I do.
They are.
I mean, they're solid, man. They've beat some good teams. They've blown out some good teams. And whenever you beat a team that's as solid as Tennessee, like we did today, I mean, Kentucky showed it, man. They put everybody on alert. Like, this team is different. They got it together. And, you know, Ramon, one of the biggest things I've seen, and I know you can relate to this as a former player, I'm sure you've went through this with other players, teammates, and even yourself at times probably. But here's something that I noticed. They're learning how to draw fouls.
Yes, they are learning how to draw fouls. They are learning how to read the game.
Mm-hmm.
They're learning how to read the game.
We got Rick watching from Pasadena, Texas. Rick, thanks for tuning in to Wildcat Sports Talk.
Yes,
we appreciate you. And you know what? Here's the other thing, too. Hope you're safe down there, man. There's
right. I was about to say, I don't know where Pasadena is, but Texas as a whole, man, prayers go out to everybody. Hope everybody is okay.
That's right.
Well, I'd like to shout out Eastern Kentucky as well, because
yes.
A lot of folks out there right now still without power, probably going to be without power for the most of next week. So, you know, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody. It's been a rough week in terms of storm-wise, but I'll tell you what. Today I woke up, right, went outside. The sun was shining. And I told you, Tim, I said, I feel different today than I felt in many Saturdays. Mm-hmm. I said, this feels like a Saturday like college basketball Saturday.
Yep, you did.
When you wake up, you look outside, the sun's shining, things are getting better, the thaw is coming on, and Kentucky is going down to Tennessee to play. And then when the game kicked off, I was like, okay, this feels like college basketball.
Yeah.
And then as they were running up and down the floor, I'm going, okay. Yeah. Okay, we're here.
Everything was back to normal, at least for a day.
Yeah, at least for
at least for a day.
You know what I love, Ramon? I loved hearing all the boos at Tennessee.
Right.
That made me.
I was loving. I was like, oh, there's fans and they're getting into it
and they're mad.
Yeah,
yes.
You hate us.
Yeah, they're crying about it. Yeah.
Yes. Especially when Jackson went baseline and reverse dunked it.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Dude, he destroyed that guy like he ruined his career. Dude, hey, I heard
That's
him.
one way to think about it.
I heard him talking after the game about that play. They asked him about it, and he was like, "Yeah." He goes, I just had to show out one time. He said, I'm an athletic. What was it?
Freak of nature.
Yeah, athletic freak of nature.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, do you think, Ramon, that a lot of times, we love Coach Cal, but do you think that a lot of times he overcoaches?
I mean, you could say that from the outside looking in. It's hard for me to ignore being inside those huddles. When you are a head coach, it's hard to come into a huddle and you got 20 people looking at you. Uh-oh. You got 20 people looking at you trying to figure out what we finna do now. That's tough. I think Cal is just trying to figure out, like before, it's hard to figure out what to do when it seems like everything is not going right.
Right.
That's hard to do because it's like, okay, we tried this. Seems it's not to be working. We tried this. This seems like it's not working. We tried this. We tried this. We tried this. So now you're just trying different things, trying to figure out what can get you just one step ahead. And now they seem to be in the groove and the rhythm. I don't know if it's because he's shortened the rotation.
Yeah.
So then guys know exactly, okay, this is my role. I know I'm going to come in at this point. I know what I need to do. I don't know if that has something to do with it. I think a big part of it is they have they're running offenses now to get something out of it. I felt like before it was like, what offense are they running? Like, what are they doing? And now you see options for different guys, like Toppin. He's now showing you that he can hit that shot off of a down screen. You're seeing a lot more post-ups with Brooks, Jackson, and Sarr. You're seeing B.J. Boston becoming a catch and shoot and then a catch and attack player as well as his playmaking ability. So you're seeing guys getting comfortable in their roles.
Exactly.
Dewey, what was that?
I think
that felt really weird.
I hear a little static.
Are we on the air?
Oh, it's still staticking in my ear.
Hello?
What just happened to us?
Did we just
somebody comment if you can hear us?
Did we lose Ramon? I don't know if we lost Ramon.
I think we did lose Ramon.
Okay, all right. Look, he's back.
Okay.
He's back.
Okay.
Back. All right.
Oh, but anyway, Ramon, I was ready to say you're exactly right, man. And I wanted to say it was kind of like this. It feels like when you draw up a play and they miss the shot, and then you draw up the play and then they miss the shot, and then when you drop the play again, everybody's like, well, I'm going to go kind of half-hearted because we're not going to score anyway. But then when you drop a play and they make it, drop a play and they make it, and then when you drop another play, they're like, man, I'm going to run hard this time because it's going to work.
Right. The belief system, like Coach Cal likes to say, trust the process. And today I really seen them trusting the process. I just love the ball movement that I'm seeing. Yeah. I love the ball movement, and I love the fact that everybody is touching the ball and getting the opportunity. When you know that you're going to get an opportunity, that makes you run harder. B.J. Boston running down the side, getting a dunk because he know that I'm going to get the ball in transition. I'm going to get a chance to score and dunk the ball.
Well, Askew, I was just going to say real quick, Askew didn't have a great game, but Askew played good enough that everybody around him was doing what they needed to do.
He had a couple of plays. One that he finished under the rim, which was fantastic. Late in the game, where about 8 seconds left on the shot clock, he hit that three. And then I also wanted to say a shout out to Olivier Sarr. He had a couple of those turnaround jumpers. That one off the glass.
Yes, that was nice.
Early in the first half. I was like, yeah, that's
and
Olivier
happy
Sarr.
Birthday to Olivier Sarr.
Yeah, happy birthday to Olivier Sarr as well.
A big win for him. And my nephew, my little nephew's Braden, and today's his birthday. So I told him the Cats were going to get a win for him for his birthday.
And you know what?
Well, happy birthday, Braden.
I'm going to call it our birthday present too, Tim, because
better than anything's going to happen closer to our birthday.
Yeah, so I mean, we're yours is the 26th, mine's the 28th, so we're
And I think Derek's that follows the show is the 27th.
So here we go.
Hey, I mean, it's
here we go.
Birthday bash, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, Adam. Well, you share the same birthday as my dad. My dad's birthday is the 28th.
There we go.
Wow.
There we go. That's awesome. That's awesome. So, in any case, Kentucky gets a huge win in Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
So, going back to your playing days, Ramon, going down to Knoxville and sealing the deal down there. What's it feel like? What's it mean to the players? I mean, those guys have to know going into that game how important it is for the state of Kentucky to beat Tennessee.
Yeah, it's big time. Like I said before, when we were having that rough start my sophomore year, Billy G's first year, they said, yeah, it's all right as long as we beat Louisville and Tennessee. That's all I heard. Like, as long as we beat Louisville and Tennessee, we'll be all right.
That's right.
Do not lose to Tennessee. So, with this team right now, like I said in the pregame show, you want to break even with this team right now. And I wasn't expecting them to be up 20, but I'm not surprised that they were up 20, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was expecting, Tennessee playing at home. My experience of playing at Tennessee, it's always a dogfight. So I was expecting the same type of basketball game. But shout out to Kentucky for just going down there and just dominating.
So Cal said that some of his AD friends have reached out to him and said, if you'd like to play, let me know. Do you think that Dwayne Peavy was one of those guys?
I believe so. So. I don't have any inside source on that. That's just purely my thoughts and opinions. I think he might have shot a little text just to kind of,
Yeah. Hey, I'm here.
Just to let you know.
You know what I'd like to see happen?
Hey.
It won't happen, though. It's High Point. I'd like to see Tubby come in here.
Tubby come back. Yeah, I would love to see Tubby come back.
I'd take on Iona, wouldn't we?
Oh, I'd take on Iona in a heartbeat. Absolutely.
Oh, go ahead, bring Rick Pitino back.
Classic, man. Be classic.
Rick Pitino back.
You got to do that when you're full capacity, though.
Why don't we do that right now because here's the thing. If Kentucky somehow doesn't get into the tournament, then they should just have a round robin with Tarleton, High Point, and Iona at Rupp Arena and just have all four coaches there.
That'd be amazing, man.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Classic.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
We should do it. I'm saying let's do it. If we don't make the tournament, that's what we've got to do.
Hold on. Let's not have a plan B.
No. Plan B. I like that.
Let's not have a plan B. Let's just say, hey, it'd be nice to have them in. Let's not have a plan B. We got plan A as a tournament.
Let's get them in for
Let's win out, and then let's see what happens with the SEC tournament.
Hey, let's say before the SEC tournament if we got time.
If we got time,
if we got time and space,
let's do it.
Just throw in a tournament.
There we go.
COVID season.
No, man. I just it's shaping up to be. You come out of this game now. You're 8-7 in the SEC, right? So now you've knocked Tennessee down to a 7-loss team. So now all you've got to do is keep winning and keep beating the teams in front of you. If you do that, you're going to end up that double bye.
Man.
But
what a turnaround that would be!
It would be insane. And then in that case, you're 2 games away from getting into the NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
right. Because I'm trying to look at the schedule.
Well, how many regular season games do we have left?
That's what I was about to look. So we have Texas A&M, Florida, Ole Miss.
3 games. So we could be on a 7-game or a 6-game. We've won 3 in a row. We could be on a 6-game win streak,
right?
And one
could be us
on a 7-game win streak.
Texas A&M and Florida at home, and then at Ole Miss.
1 call away, Ramon, from a 7-game win streak right there, or a 4-game win streak at this point.
Right.
What's funny? The reason I say that, I feel okay to said it after the game.
There is also some rumors about the Texas A&M game that there may be an issue down there. We don't know yet, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So,
I seen Texas played today. Texas Tech was able to get to Kansas to play today. I don't know what the weather advisory is around that area, but safety first. I want safety first for the players and for everybody who is in the Texas area. Safety first.
Yeah.
But as a UK fan, I would like to see the game be safely played, so therefore we can continue on how we've been playing.
Exactly, man. Hey, we're always talking about wanting a peak this time of year. I feel like this team looks like they're starting to peak at this time of year or on their way there. Who knows how much better they can get. But the problem is, everybody knows we were down in the valley way too long.
Well,
yeah.
Every year we always peak right around now. The other part of it is with the COVID year. I wonder, honestly, I mean, with being a losing record, it won't matter. But let's just say if Kentucky had got a few of those early calls, that one game where we would knock that one, and maybe the other two close games with Kansas and Purdue, you win those, and you're sitting right now at what?
Well, if Olivier Sarr hits 2 shots, that's 2 wins. And then if we don't get the horrible call, that's 3 wins. I mean, that's 3 little bitty small things that we would have 3 more wins right now.
And if you have those 3 wins, I think you're still in the tournament.
I think so. Especially in these next 3.
I think you're still in. So, I mean, look, I'm really excited with the way the team is playing right now. I think they can beat anybody if they play the way they did today.
I'm glad you said that. I would add this, and I want to hear Ramon's thoughts on it. This is the first time this year, well, except for early on when I still was thinking about Kentucky past, but this is the first time today in a long time that I feel like now we can beat anybody.
This is I mean, I believe anybody could beat anybody on any given day, but this is the first period of time where I'm watching them play and I'm like, that's how you play basketball.
Yeah.
Not to make it seem like I'm some basketball connoisseur or something. Like I'm just, the ultimate basketball.
You know a thing or two.
Yeah, but I know a thing or two. But that's when I see them playing cohesively on both ends of the floor. There's no stupid. I mean, there's some fouls, but it's fouls because you're being aggressive, not fouls because you're being passive. And you can live with those because you're being aggressive and you're trying to be. You can live with that. It's the passive fouls that you can't live with.
Yeah, for sure. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Big Blue Nation's Best Kept Secret. We are Wildcat Sports Talk. You can check us out during the week. We're going to be on this week. We got to play. Well, we play Texas A&M
Tuesday.
Texas A&M.
Then we play Ole Miss. Then we play Florida. Those are the 3 games. And
we play Florida, then Ole Miss.
Oh, play Florida, then Ole Miss. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
So
Ole Miss is the last game away.
Okay.
So next week could be a big week.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good stuff. That's right. So we play Florida this coming weekend, right?
Yes, next Saturday, I believe.
Awesome.
I love it, man. I love this confidence that this team has that played with today. Everybody that shot the ball looked confident today.
Man, even though BJ Boston missed some shots that he's made earlier, I still like the shots that he was taking.
Yeah.
I still like the the fact that he didn't hesitate. You're gonna miss some games. He's been shooting very well before tonight within the last 3 games of the winning streak. So, I'm really confident in him, especially shooting the ball. His rotation looked good. It just didn't go in the net. So
right.
BJ Boston shoot those same exact shots over and over again. Davion Mintz, man, I've been saying for a long time that he is a guy that I really think should have the ball when we need a shot. And I just love the way he's playing right now.
And I'll tell you what I love is that Isaiah Jackson has figured out how to stay out of foul trouble.
Yes.
And still be as aggressive as he ever was.
Yes. Man, Isaiah Jackson, he reminds me of Perry Stevenson our freshman year.
Perry
with those long arms, man.
Yeah, he reminds me of Perry Stevenson our freshman year. Perry was leading the nation in blocks by Christmas break and all that stuff. He reminds me of Isaiah Jackson. So that's I like Isaiah Jackson. And on the offensive end, he seems to be more in control too.
So we got Kentucky Joe tuning in. Want to thank
Kentucky Joe.
We got to get him on the show again.
About time for him to sing for us.
It is.
we got something happy to sing about now.
Yeah, we do.
I know he's writing it. I know he is. He writes every day.
He does. I'm sure he does. I want to remind you that check out Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Donovan Storm for all your home, auto, life, motorcycle, workers' comp, health insurance, located in Corbin in the Union Plaza beside L&N Federal Credit Union. The Cats win big today in Knoxville.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Big deal. A huge game. And, if we're going to have our best game of the year, it was a great time to do it, man. My goodness. It was awesome. Who are we going to give Wildcat Sports Talk Player of the Game to? And we're going to have to vote on this.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I mean, if we're doing just all-around Player of the Game.
Yeah, just Player of the Game. Wildcat Sports Talk Player of the Game. We've not really officially did that.
It's before. Between Davion Mintz and Jackson for me.
Yeah, I think it's got to be one of those. I think I would go with Jackson just because Mintz was kind of covered up second half. What do you think, Ramon?
Oh, that's tough. Oh, man. I'm going to have to say Jackson. I like Mintz. I like Brooks. Brooks had 10 points, 14 rebounds.
Yeah.
Coming off the bench, double off the bench.
Double wins, man. Honestly, dude, you get a double.
Well, I think Mintz really set the tone though early, and then Isaiah Jackson was just they were scared to come in by the end of the game.
By the end of the game, they were scared to come in, and then Brooks, he silently. Anytime you get 10 points and 14 rebounds, that's hard to argue with. But then you see Jackson have 14 points and 7 rebounds. So it's okay, but he had block shots and stuff like that. Today's a tough one. Ugh.
I think for me personally, though, all around throughout the entire game, gave his best effort from start to finish was Isaiah Jackson. Yeah. I think for me. What do you think?
I was leaning towards Jackson. Like I said, anytime you get a double is hard, but I feel like Jackson just made some key plays.
You know what, though? Here's the thing. This is Wildcat Sports Talk, and we do whatever the hell we want.
Yeah.
Right?
I was going to say co-player of the game.
We can just give them all player.
Triple player of the game?
Triple player of the game.
Yeah. Why not? Triple player of the game. Mintz, Jackson, and Brooks.
There you go. There you go.
Done.
There we go. Bam.
Bam. They deserve it, baby.
That's the thing. Not? Abraham Lincoln once said, "You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please everybody all the time." Well, we just proved him wrong.
We did.
Please everybody.
Yeah. Right. Like I said, man, I've been a big fan of Brooks since I've been able to sit here and watch him. Last year, I was overseas with the time difference. I couldn't really watch Kentucky as much as I wanted to. But being now watching him in this role, especially where the team was at last year, to where anytime you get 10 new teammates, that's tough. And with the COVID year and his injury and him coming in mid-season, and to him to be coming off the bench and finding his way, whether it's scoring, whether it's rebounding, whether it's defending, whether it's block shots, he just does a lot of things. I really like Brooks.
Ramon, it's good to see you again, buddy.
Man, it's always good to see y'all, man. See y'all Tuesday.
We'll be here Tuesday.
Thanks, Ramon.
I guess the game starts at 7, right? Is it a 7? Is it a 7?
I guess.
I gotta look.
I'm gonna assume so.
Kentucky, Texas A&M basketball. I'm just gonna go Kentucky basketball. See Google.
Texas A&M is a 7 p.m. tip-off on ESPN2.
So we will be here at 5 o'clock. The Harris Way will be here at 6. Is that good?
Yes, I'm here 6 o'clock Tuesday.
That's right. Here we go. You're listening to Big Blue Nation's Best Kept Secret. We are Wildcat Sports Talk. The Cats win big, 70-55 in Knoxville. My name's Adam.
My name's Tim.
And I'm Ramon.
And we are Wildcat Sports Talk. Y'all take care.
Love guys like me.